Sa gitna. Hi guys, welcome to our live charting for today, November 23, 2020. So let's start. Well, actually, I just want to share this one. This is the time when I'm just starting to explore the Elliott wave. So I posted it last January 12, 2020. So now let me just with a possible target of around 46,000 before this year ends. So anyway, now let me update it and we'll also use the Elliott wave today, but this time I will use this Renko chart and then we will revert to the candlestick so that we can see the times or the date range. So anyway, let me just plot it. So this is the so 1 is the start, as the wave 2 should not be lower than the start of wave 1. Wave 3 is should not be the shortest between wave 1, wave 3, and wave 5. And then wave 4 should not go below this wave 1. So this is around 20,000. So it should not go below this 20,000 after it past this wave 1. And then of course the wave 5, which is the final wave. So I'll use this. So I will use the 1.618. This one should not go below this 20,000 or the high of wave 1. And then the wave 5. Actually, I can also use this one and target the 2.618, or we can also use this one and target at also 1.618. But this is a very short. So I think I'll just use on a conservative note at this one, the 2.618. So now let's try to use this one, a candlestick, because we will measure the we'll just measure the times or the range. So the range of wave 1, that's 1, 2, let's just arrange it a bit. Wait, let me just check if we can. Yeah, because using this one, we cannot choose the range here. Just 38 bars. So we'll use this one. So that wave 1 is very long. They're actually possibly this is a super cycle. So that is the wave 1 that started around, what's it, 2011. So let's just measure that from here so that we can also, oh, wait. Oh. So this is the wave 1 start until the 20,000. So that's 2,000 or approximately 2,286 bars. And then the wave 2, let's just look at the low of this one, which is this area. So we'll just adjust it, and here. Now let's check on. Now let's add or measure also this one. So approximately 356 days, and the wave 3. So we will estimate the wave 3. So since the wave 1 is 2,286 bars, we can also estimate that this one should not be less than 2,286 bars. So 2,000, wait. Oh, 2,200. 86 to the, or we'll just use 2300. I'll just round it off. So if that's here, that's, can we see the date? Oh, I think we cannot. Anyway, we'll just use the spreadsheet and we'll just add it so that we can estimate a possible date range. Oh, here. So this is the possible wave 3 that can last until this area. So anyway, let me just put it there. And then this wave 4, oh, wave 4 around this area, and then wave 5. So I think we'll just end it here. Wait. So wave 5, on conservative note, we can also use the same length as wave 3. Sometimes the wave 3 is the biggest or the longest, sometimes the wave 5. But we'll just use the same length for this one. So for wave 4, that's around 1 year, more or less. So we'll just use 356 days. From here, 356. So this area around this, possibly this area. And then the wave 5 with the same length as 2,300 bars or 2,300 days. Oh, can we still move it? Oh, I cannot move it. Anyway, let me just use this one. So on a weekly, $328. 320, oh, 328. Or maybe we can just use 328. There. So this is possibly the wave 5. So I'll use this one. Oh, I mean this. Actually, it can even extend us to the point 3.618. I think this is much better rather than using this 2.618, which is a target of around $44. So anyway, let's check on the dates, possible dates. This is wave 3. Can we? Oh, there. So this is the wave 3 might possibly end until, or possibly end around March 31, 2025. So that's just my estimate. And then wave 4 until March 2026, and this wave 5, yeah. Can you still look at it? Oh, I think we cannot see it. actually extends beyond 2030. So I think the most important thing here is the wave 3. So we are currently in the wave 3, in my opinion, that could possibly hit around this area, around 37,000 area. So using this Elliott wave, I use this. I use the maximum, which is no, sorry, should be around this area. I'll use the 1.618. Sorry about that. Because this is also the closest if I use the Renko chart. So let's see how it goes. So as what I have said in my previous live stream, my strategy here is I buy on dips or I go long on dips. Anyway, let's just use on the Renko chart here. So that you'll also see the difference. So as you can see, this is a triangle. And normally a triangle, we measure the height and then put that as a target upon breakout, which is this area, the 29,000. So as I also estimate around this area, no, let's just go back to a candlestick, wave 3, and we'll use this weekly candle. Wave 3 target that I also use is the 1.618, which is also close to or more than 20,000 or close to actually 30,000 area. So let's see how it goes, and I'm targeting around March 31, 2025, but wave 3 can be the longest, so it can also become more than 30,000. So let's see how it goes for Bitcoin. Let's just move on this. Because normally as of today or starting September 2020, I use Renko chart in my trading. Why? Because it's less noise and yeah, you can ride it longer. But of course, I TP at different levels. So like for example, this BTC, last Saturday, Sunday, or last weekend, actually I do not have trades, but I have postings at different levels. And my average here, my average long was 18,606. And as you can see, I was red a while ago because it went down. However, at the moment, actually I got stopped out at because it went up and I put stop loss at 18,700. So 50% of my position at 18,606 was done at 18,700, which is a slight gain. And the remaining 50% are still open with a target area at 19,200 area. So let's see. But at the moment, I have also I just posted a long position at 18,200. If ever it went or they dump BTC, I will make another position there. So it will average my entry price of the average entry 18,606 plus 18,200 if ever it was done here, my order. So it will average lower. And I also posted another long position at the 17,700 just in case they dump it. I will, or my position or my active position will be hit. So at this moment, since BTC is 18,574, of course, my position is BTC long at my remaining 50% position at 18,606 was red at the moment. So it's currently it's a negative right now. So possibly since I use the maximum leverage of 100, let's try to compute that. Oh. So my entry is 18,606, and then the price now is, what's that? 18,584. 18,584. So that's 0.12%. 0.12% times 100, 2, that's around 12% negative territory. So anyway, but I think within this month, we can possibly hit the all-time high of around 20,000. As you can see in this Renko chart on the daily, the general trend is still bullish. So as you can see here. So let's see how it goes for Bitcoin. So now let's move on to, anyway, let me also try to measure the risk reward here using this Renko chart, because we can also use this afterward. Because in trading, of course, we need to calculate the risk and of course the possible reward. If ever it hit that area, and I'm looking at this area as stop loss. So there's still a possible upside of around 50% if ever we hit the close to 29,000 or 30,000 level. Anyway, let me just update you regarding the different investment asset performance as of November 20. I think that was last Friday. Oh, I think this. So as of November 20, you can see that the highest return is cryptocurrencies. The highest is Link, followed by Ethereum and then Bitcoin. This is just the top 6. Litecoin and then XRP. But XRP right now is, it moved higher from this. So its year-to-date return is much higher now. And then gold is also performing better, and Nasdaq. I think that's the outlier here, and the global asset. So actually, I'm mostly trading cryptocurrencies. So there. So this is the possible upside using the Renko chart. So possible 50%. Now let's try to move on to Ethereum. So we'll just use this one. I think if you have watched my previous videos, my long-term view is still the same. So currently at this area, wait, let me just delete some of this, because I used it a while ago using the candlestick. Oh, I deleted the wrong horizontal area. So there. So my target here, or my long-term target, is close to $2,000. Actually, we can even use the Elliott wave here, because you can clearly see that it's just wave 1, wave 2, and possibly wave 3, which is longer. However, currently it's at a very critical level, which is at the resistance area. A while ago, my position got hit at $600. So I opened that actually during the dump. Some of my posted long was done, and my average here is $523. And then my TP area, oh, this is another position that's still open, the 700 target, this one. So this one, I have different accounts anyway. So this one, I did not put the TP area here, but this one, the Ethereum perpetual, my TP area here is 600, which was done a while ago, and this one, the ETHZ20, which ends December 25. So it hit at $600, which is also right here, this one. So my close order there is 600. And then the other, where is the other Ethereum there? And this one, the 514 area. I closed it at 600, which was successfully done a while ago. So now, since I still have one open position, which would have a TP area of around the 700 area. When they dump it, since I have close to Ethereum contracts, I might possibly go long at different levels. So actually I'm planning to post at around the 550. Wait, let me just check it. This one, which is 540 area. So I plan to post a long position there and around this area, which is around 516 or maybe 520. So there, I'll just wait in there. Or if there's a dump, I will also add more. So now let's measure the possible risk reward. If BTC is around 50% with the target of close to 30,000 or 29,000, around that area, and if this close to 19 or 2,000 got hit, and with a stop loss at 500, then maybe we can actually that's still a possible returns of around 198%. So I'm showing this so that you can also decide which asset to look into. So BTC, yeah, of course, BTC is the first mover. So of course, most of the institutional investors will go and buy BTC. However, if you compare the returns, if it hit the all-time highs, or if it will create an all-time high, that's a possible reward of 50%. Ethereum, yeah, it's I think much rewarding with a possible or return of around 198%. So now let's move on to the other asset, which is the Litecoin. So Litecoin, yeah, as I've mentioned before, my TP area, my long position was hit at this area, the 68 area, and then this weekend they dump it, so I got a position at I think an average of around 80, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, not that. And this I did not show it, but this LTC perpetual here is average entry of around $80. So let me just show that maybe later when I capture. I did not show the entry price. So yeah, but I remember that's close to $80. How about that? I think not that. So I'll just show it in there. But that's what happened. So if you look at the candlestick, you can see that yeah, they dump it last Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, because I don't trade normally on weekends. But my posted long position was done. So it went as low as 78. So most likely I was done more than $80. So there. Currently I'm still holding it. And since it's currently trading at 87, it's also at green or positive are returns unrealized since I did not close it yet. So I think that's it. So I'm actually looking at yes, it's still within the long-term downtrend or in this triangle area. So it need to retest this long-term resistance first before we could project a possible target of around 544. But I am very much positive that LTC will hit this area or the 150 area as a long-term resistance area. Wait, this is double. I think this one should be around this area. So there. Now let's also use this long position or the risk reward if ever it hit our target. Or maybe we can just on a conservative note, we can also use the previous highs. So that's still a possible returns of around uh, 374. So yeah, you from there you can actually also decide which altcoins to buy depending on your risk appetite and yeah, or and of course your budget. So I think that's it. But if it hit our targets at 544, of course, that's around 517%. But on conservative note, we'll just use the previous all-time high of around this area, 418 area. So comparing Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, Litecoin has possibly the most rewarding if it hit the previous all-time high. How about this one? Wait, let me just try to use this Ethereum and yeah, because we use here the long-term target. What if I'll just hit this area? Of course, that will be lower, around 120% possible gain. But I'm very much optimistic that it will hit a close to 2000 area. So anyway, let me just charge it. Oh, Ethereum is now at 603. So I still have a remaining Ethereum perpetual. And my next target is around the 700 area. So let's see. So it's either it hit my TP or yeah, it's also okay if it's pulled back so that I can re-enter another long position. Right. So I think that's it for Ethereum. I mean BTC, Ethereum, and Litecoin. So what else? Let's also look at XRP. Actually, I'm not trading XRP futures, but I do hold XRP spot. So if you look at it using this Renko chart, it's actually at all-time high. Wait, let me just look at the candlestick and let's use this weekly time frame. So yeah, it's using this Coinbase. Really, I'm not but using this chart, it's already at all-time high. Wow, this is a very, very long bullish candle. So anyway, since it's already at all-time high, we can just use this one, the fib, to target the next possible target area. Normally, I use the 1.618, but it's already at overbought area, so it might possibly correct or pull back. So possibly it can reach the 60 cents before it pull back. So the possible pullback I'm looking at is of course this area, the 40 cents. Wow, great for XRP. See, normally I'm using, actually I also failed to look at this one. So I did not ride the upside. So possibly I will enter that 56% times 50 or times 100. That's most likely around, if 100, that's 5,600. Wow, congratulations to those who have a long positions on XRP, or around 25 if 50 times leverage. Wow, I'm assuming that you're also using the maximum leverage. So anyway, for this, since it break out, yeah, it could easily hit at the 60 cents. So anyway, buy on breakout and or buy on support and sell at resistance. So I think that's the basic. Normally I just trade the basic. I'm just a simple trader with sometimes no indicators. Because the best indicator is actually the trader himself. So now let's try to move on to, oh, this one, XTC. I want to share this one. But I will try to use the Renko chart. Because actually I opened a position, long position at 2.27, and then yesterday I got stopped out at around 2.30, because normally when I trade, when I'm within the trend, I adjust the stop loss. So if the market reverses, I will only have two options: stop out at a gain, or my TP will hit it. So both gain if ever. So that's my also another strategy I'm using. So after it, I got stop out. Wait, let me just show you what I did. Where is that XTC? There. I got stop out at small gain. And then I relong at 2.26. So which you can see here, $2.26 with the target area of 4.5, which is around this area. So I think that's a very, very long target. But yeah, let's see. But if you look at it, it normally or this is a strong resistance area using this Renko chart. So if it hit that, what's the high of this? 4.46 this area, 4.49, 4.49. Oh, but since it's a uptrend here, possibly the 4.5 will get hit. So since I'm using a maximum leverage, anyway, it's already at, I think it's already at positive 200%, but the mark price there is 2.31. So I think it's more than 1000 plus if I remember it correctly at this area 2.55. So if my TP got hit at 4.5, you can just multiply that 79, or maybe I use, oh, let's use this one. Let's use the exact 2.26, 26 something, 2.625, and then 4.5. So if that will be the case, actually that's 98, around 98%. So times 100, so that's more or less 9,900 possible returns if my TP got hit. But normally I adjust my stop loss so that if the market reverses, I will only take gain. So gain at my target area of 4.5 or gain at stop out or stop loss area. So I think that's it. So what else? I think that's just my trades. Oh, anyway, if you have some comments, questions, and feedback, just feel free to comment in the live chat. Is it very much breaking upstream? Is it from my side or yours? Oh, hmm. Actually, sometimes my internet connection is lagging. Actually, I don't know. But it seems that I'm connected also to our internet. So maybe possibly you can also check yours, or you can also, I still have a recorded of it in my YouTube video, so you can just check on it. Actually, I also don't watch it, my YouTube videos, and so I don't have any idea if the stream is okay. Maybe sometimes I'll just look at it and let me check if the stream is okay. So hopefully they will dump this Ethereum so I can relong. I can relong. So I'm very bad. So what else? Actually, I'm very much happy with this XTC. I just did not screenshot what's my ROE at the moment. Oh, actually we can compute that using this. So my entry price is 2.26 and it's currently trading at 2.54, 2.54. So that's yeah, 12.29% times 100, so that's 1,200. So I'm actually a very much risk taker, but I think if you know what you're doing, I think a risk is really a part of any trading or investing decisions that everyone makes. So I really love the volatility of XTC. So let's see if that 9,000 or that 4,000, I mean $4.5 will hit my target area. So yeah, what I just missed is this XRP. Anyway, you can in trading you cannot ride all of the positive area, but make sure that at least you ride and have gains. I hope you are also gaining at the moment since we are in year to date high, or actually it's almost close to all-time high. So let's see. Oh, that. Actually, I'm not trading that. So normally I'm trading futures at maximum leverage. I also have some spot, but yeah, it's more on a hold. I don't normally trade spot. So spot is for me is a buy and hold. So I think if that's it, if you have some comments and questions, just feel free to ask. Or what else do we want to possibly look at? Oh, let me just update the BTC. Because BTC is compared to gold. Normally they comparing the market cap, but for in my own personal opinion, BTC will surpass gold market cap in my own personal opinion. Why? Because currently I'll just look at the market cap. I mean the number of users. Currently the Bitcoin with balance are actually around 34 million if I'm not mistaken, and then the population is around 7.8 billion. Imagine if just 1% of that, or 780 million will have a Bitcoin. So that's my long term, a very long term view anyway. So let's just look at it, or let me also just show it, guys. Oh, is it here, or I mean I think the Explorer 2. Oh no, that's not this one. Or I'm just loading and loading. I think I also wrote it in here. Let me just try to locate it since it's very slow in loading. So no, not that. So the number of almost forgot where it is. So let's just move it higher. November 9. Yeah, there. Oh, just the ownership. Oh, there. So the total of this is 21 plus 8 plus 3. So 20, let's just round it off. 22 plus 4. So 26. 26 plus 8. Around 32. 32 million holders. So imagine if this will increase. Of course, the if the demand of Bitcoin will increase, of course, the price will also increase. I think that's the basic of economics. But during my college days, actually, I don't understand it. Anyway, so I think that's it. So I'm very much bullish on Bitcoin. But of course, don't forget to take profits. Let me just look at the BTC Gold, this one. Yeah, because I know you also have you read whatever the predictions in the market or whoever make a prediction, because everyone can make a prediction. of or the forecast of BTC. So BTC is the future gold, but this one, let me just add. Oh, let me just add an. Let me just add or insert something here because this is as of uh, end of 2019. So since it's already November, so we'll just add an estimate for this year. So 2020 supply, added supply, 2020 added supply. So they're estimating at least approximately to 3,000 added per year. So on conservative note, we'll use the 2.5 and then we'll just prorate that. So 2,500 times 11 over 12. So that's around 2,291 tons. We'll just use this number. We'll just use the rounded numbers. So the total will be R9. And the gold, I think 186 something. Let me just delete it. So gold currently at 1866. So if we'll use that in here, 1866, 1866. So possibly an estimated fair value of $626,451. So if Bitcoin will have the same market cap as a gold, but of course this will be your basis. You can actually discount it at this, like for example, you can discount it to get your targets. If you think that BTC market cap is 10%, you can just get 10% of this, which is around $62. So which is actually almost close to what the Elliott wave, which is, what's that? I think around 50 or $70. 70,000. Yeah. Let me just go back to it. Because the wave 3 is around or close to 30,000. And let me just use the weekly. So yeah, possibly around that $60,000. The 10% of gold market cap. So that's how I normally compute it, especially when you're trading stocks. You can just compare the market cap of different stocks. So here we can also compare it to gold. So there you go. Let me just hide that. So I think that's it, guys. I hope you have learned something because every day is always a new learning. Wow, XRP still trending higher. So at least I also ride the spot of XRP, but I miss the futures. So I think that's it, guys. If you have some comments, questions, and feedback, please feel free to reach me out. Yeah, actually I'm Filipino. That's why I changed the time zone to Philippine time. So anyway, you can also join this group. Yeah, actually from poor trader, I actually changed it to cautious trader, which you can make here. You can also join my channel. Normally in my channel, I wrote what I'm doing. because currently majority of my trades are actually in cryptocurrencies. Actually, around 75% of that are cryptocurrencies, or maybe I think 80 to 90% actually. So around that area, and then I also trade commodities and indices. Maybe possibly that's around 8% and or 8 to 9%, and then maybe 1% is in the Philippine Stock Exchange. Actually, I just bought Philippine stocks last March 25, which is just right after the global dump, because it's or the PER is actually attractive at attractive levels, which is at price earnings ratio of around 8 or close to 9. So I think that's it, guys. If you have some comments, questions, and feedback, just feel free to reach me out. And yeah, happy trading. So if you have comments or questions, you can just type in this live chat. Else, if none, I will end this stream in 5 minutes. BTC went low as here is the daily. Oh, I'll just use this one. Using this candlestick, its RSI is already at 79.51. Could possibly retest this area more than 80 or around that 84 area. There's still a possible upside. Before it pull back. So let's see. Actually, I'm looking at it to retest the close to 19 or 19,200 to 20,000 this week. So let's see. Let me just show you there. My TP area for BTC perpetual is 19,200. 50% of this was already got stopped out at around 18,700 at small gain. And then I have other one long position in my other account. I think I did not include it here, with a TP area at around 20,000 area. Because I have 3 accounts in futures. So there you go, guys. Yay! Actually, my order here was hit at 600. So let's wait for pullback before I go long. I think we forgot to, I think we forgot to mention about this, the BTC dominance. So the BTC dominance has actually 3 gaps: the 66 area, the 74 area, and the 97 area. As you can see, it's actually trending lower. So alts is actually trending higher. So possibly it will retest this 59 area. So that's also good for alts. The immediate resistance I'm looking at is, of course, this previous 66 area. So let's see. But currently, most of my trades are in alts at the moment, because the possible our rewards are better. In my opinion, of course. Wow, XRP 20%. If you're trading futures, possibly that's 2000%. Wow. So just wow, because I don't have an open position. So there you go, guys. If you have no other questions, I will end this stream. Thanks, guys. See you again tomorrow, same time, 9:30 p.m. Philippine time. Happy trading, everyone. Oh, gold was down. So anyway, BTC and gold are positively correlated to each other. So let's see. Based on my previous computation, which is at this, also at this spreadsheet, yeah, here. But I forgot to update it. So, yeah, I'll just use the July 2020 from 2011. So they are strong positive relationship. So past 12 months and until the past 84 months. So I think that's it, guys. See you again next time. See you again next time. So bye, guys.